Rise Mzansi President Songezo Zibi is expected to unveil the party's plans for the Free State in Botshabelo. The announcement will shed light on the party's strategies around critical issues, including service delivery, job creation, and various other socio-economic issues in the province. For more on this, let's bring in our reporter, Aphumelele Mdlalane, who joins us ahead of that announcement. And Aphumelele, I see very eager prospective voters there with you. The Free State home to so many difficult challenges. I wonder if they've shared with you what they're hoping to hear from Rise Mzansi today.
Well, indeed, Ayanda, we see the president of Rise Mzansi a month later coming back to the Free State province, where we know the issues of service delivery, the high rate of unemployment, amongst others. But this time around, he has taken his campaign trail to Botshabelo, where we know also here there's high crime, and with the issue of those industries that are still closed. The youth are saying that they are frustrated by the high unemployment, talking about the graduates that have more than 5 years sitting looking for jobs and of course have lost hope. But I just want to bring now the residents who have come in their numbers. I would Rise Mzansi king when
Rise Mzansi ki antla ke tle ke bue ka melemo ya yo na in fact because of ke nana mtho e bohlokwa ke melemo a nna inthusitse ka la edentse baya especially mone ke dula teng ono kena metsi ono se monate ba ile ba tlisa batho ne ke dula mkhukhu mara ba re diretse something ba re movetse somewhere re gonne ba le mo re dulang teng at least no yana a tshwanele pele ka ho ra ile bo.
So are you going to vote for Rise Mzansi?
Yeah, ke tlo dira ke tlo voutela yone ne ke la ka letsa batho ba bangwe re ka ba ka voutela yone le bo ke le.
Well, he just mentions, Ayanda, that he was assisted by this party when it came here last time, saying that they were, of course, their house had a problem, but Rise Mzansi people came to make sure that they are rescued, and is saying that he's going to vote for Rise Mzansi. Udula mo Botshabelo hona le ditaba-taba tse ngata tsa di-crime, issues of service delivery. Wena hobaneng o le mo today o batla ho bona Rise Mzansi e etsetsa eng?
Ke a leboha nna ka bodulo ke hla ka Thabantsho ha ke motho wa ka mo ka Botshabelo rona ko Thabantsho re batjha le batho ba baholo ba ikopantshitseng ba sa sebetseng, so we have raised against unemployment e tletseng ko Thabantsho. So Rise Mzansi ho ya ka mogore ba dileng manifesto ya teng re nahana e tlo re thusa, and re bone e re thusitse like re na le ditemo tse re di etsang ko dikolong, so ba tlo re thusa ka di-funds ba re thusa hape le ka re fa dikgarafu dintho tsa ho sebetsa ko di-gardening o re iketsetse mesebetsi jwalo ka batho be leng hore ha re sebetse. So rona re tlo e voutela Rise Mzansi because we rise against unemployment le crime e ngata ko South Africa.
A resident from Thabanchu raising the important issues of the manifesto of Rise Mzansi, also indicating that he is hopeful that Rise Mzansi will bring job opportunities. That's one of the key aspects why he is here and why he is supporting Rise Mzansi. Since you are very young, are you working, and what are you looking for here in Rise Mzansi?
Okay, Rise Mzansi ke thabela holo ke mokgatlo o motle haholo. Le nna ke kgothaletsa batjha hore ka bona batjha ba joine mokgatlo wa Rise Mzansi. Rise Mzansi ke lakatsa gore re bone re le batjha e ka re thusa ga bona re tsweleletse pele bophelo ha re voutele Rise Mzansi re le setjhaba kaofela. Rise Mzansi ke mokgatlo o motjha ebile ka Rise e bolela phahama ha re phahameng batho re fe Rise mofuthu o jwang.
Ba ne o nahana hore ke yona o tlamehile hore e bring change?
Okay, nna ha ho ya ka nna ke bona ile mokgatlo o motjha, ene mokgatlo o ko shebile ke bona o strong for lo rona re le batjha re le volunteer re ka ba strong for re ka fa batho ba yang dikgethong gore bona ba be strong ba be tjantjelo ye ha ntse re kena door to door campaign e ka re bo batjha bana ba ka tsoka matla jalo ka ntse re bua re ba Rise Mzansi re ba tshepisa hore ka nnete mosebetsi ba tlo e thola di dishopo tse kotsing kwa boqoqo nna ke a qoqo ka ona dishopo tse kotsing bo dikolo tse kotsing ke ba tshepisa hore Rise Mzansi di tlo thusa hore dikolo tse kotsing di dishopo tse kotsing re tlo bona re etsa jwang ka tsona ka kelelo tsa rona fela.
Another hopeful resident saying that this is the right party to change the lives of the Free State. I just want to bring now, I see the leader of Rise Mzansi is here, and I just want to bring him, Ayanda, if we still have time, just so that he can tackle on the issue of his manifesto. We hear the residents here are talking about the manifesto. Thank you so much for your time. People are here. They are hopeful that Rise Mzansi is the change that they need in the Free State. What is it that you have for them?
So the people are the change they need in the Free State. That's our message to South Africans all over the country in all 9 provinces, that we've been waiting, some people for 10 years, others for 20 years, others for 30 years, for the change to finally come. And the reason we are called Rise Mzansi is because the people of South Africa will be the change that they are looking for. They will choose the new leaders that they want. They have determined what is in our manifesto. They have determined our political program. And when they walk out of here, they will be the ones who are campaigning out there, convincing their family members and neighbors to go and fight for the change. They will be driving through the leaders they have chosen.
One of the points that you are raising in your manifesto, you're saying that you want to skill young people. How will you go about that?
So, 90% of people that don't have work at all, they've gone through school and got matric, and then after the matric they did not get any support to get additional skills. Some for various reasons, mostly to do with poverty and other problems in the community, in the family, cannot even finish matric. We are saying that we need to convert many of these schools the government closes every year into technical high schools and do the curriculum in such a way that from grade 9, the people that are in those schools start doing practical training, so that by the time they finish grade 12, they have got experience of working. Because people get to the workplace, they ask for a job, and then they are told that they don't have experience, even though they've got the certificate. So that's just one of the ways in which we can do it. And then over and above that, we need to have a job seekers grant for 6 months. You get your certificate, you now need to print your CV, you need to scan, you need to email documents and so on. You're not working yet, you don't have money. So the government should support young people and older people to look for work properly so that they can find work and feed themselves and their families.
One last question. You're talking about single women who earn less than 500,000 a year. You're saying that they should get a tax break. How will you go about that?
So, many of our homes, I am such an example, have got just a mother looking after the children because the father died, the father is not around and so on. In some homes, there is just a father. In other homes, there is an older sibling looking after their younger siblings. We are saying for expenses that relate to the child, such as nappies, hiring a helper and so on, when somebody who has a job is doing their tax returns at the end of the tax year, the government must refund some of that money so that that person can use that money to continue to support their family. In cases where someone falls below the income tax bracket, we talk about daycare and ECD facilities in the community so that working mothers can go and look for work so that their children are safe in the community and they don't have to pay for it, or they just pay what they can afford and so on. Women in South Africa have the burden of care. They are looking after children, they are looking after loved ones. It's the ones who have to cook and provide the food, while the rest of us ask them to make a plan. And we think the government must make a plan for women too.
But will that be feasible?
Oh yes, it is easy. It's not difficult. For instance, when you buy medication for yourself, you keep the slips. When you do your tax returns, you submit them to SARS and SARS refunds you. Why can't we do that with nappies?
Well, we've heard it all from the leader, Rise Mzansi Songezo Zibi, trying to outline their manifesto, saying they will give, preference to young women who are single parents. It's one of those issues that they will be dealing about in their manifesto. And it's in the Free State where we know that there's high unemployment rate, and those single mothers who are raising their children, some are not even working, some are even below that bracket of 500,000 a year. And we are in Botshabelo. We've heard the residents saying that they are going to try and exercise their freedom, right, and listen and give another party a chance. They are here to listen to the leader outlining that manifesto so that they can be confident come the elections, so that they can bring the change that they think they deserve in Botshabelo, in the province, as well as in the country.